Hello everyone and welcome to Season 3 in the NSDCA. This of course is the inaugural season of both the Red Bull Short Track Showdown and the Crown Royal Truck Series. Of course this is the Short Track Showdown right here. We are at Flemington this weekend for the inaugural race, the season opener for the late model series. And a lot of drivers, all 27 drivers here in these late models are looking to take home a win, put themselves in the championship hunt already, and try to get themselves solidified into an ARCA car for next season. Let's go ahead through at least the top 10 here at Flemington. Out front is J.J. Roberts, and alongside him, Ewan James in that 78 car. Behind them is Maxwell Fye and the number 57 of Austin Johnson. In row 3, Anderson Reed in that 29 car. Alongside him, Chandler Maurice, the younger brother of Crown Royal Truck Series driver Blake Maurice. In row 4, the 60 of Marcus Johnson. Alongside him is the 82 of Miles Mashburn. And in row number 5 is the 12 of Matthew Brown. Alongside him, Eric Monaco. Monaco will also be flying down to Daytona this week to compete in the Crown Royal Truck Series. Top 10 is all we're going to go through right now. The rest of the field you guys will know pretty quickly. We'll just show you what the rest of the cars look like here. And a lot of teams have teamed up. You see back here though, two drivers that are on basically the development team for an NSDCA team already. Red Bull Motorsports put Klaus Kurd in the 36 car. Alongside him in the Ange Auto entry is Austin Murray in the 99. As well as there is Monster Motorsports entry with Dane Cruz in the 77, and the Burkhart Morris Motorsports entry of Anthony Lopez in the 55. The way this series works, it's 30 laps, no cautions. A wreck and you're pretty much done. So you're going to have to drive hard, drive fast, and try to win this race with no cautions and no breaks in between. These guys are going to have to learn a lot. And the other thing is, this series will be treated as a local series, so the commentary and the editing will be very, very poor. As well as we will have multiple commentators over this season for multiple races. But here we go, coming out for the first intro.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines are fired here at Flemington, and J.J. Roberts is going to try to win from the pole here. Ewan James to his outside. 27 drivers, and you'll see all 27 late models roll off around here at Flemington. New Jersey is where we're sitting at, while the big Cup guys, or the big Mountain Dew Custom Series and Crown Royal Truck Series guys sit in Daytona getting ready for testing in the coming days, and the Clash, of course, you know. But 27 drivers, 27 late models. These guys are all unproven, brand new drivers to the series. Who's going to be able to take home the first win at Flemington? Testing here before in practice, there was a lot of crashes, so we'll see what will happen there. J.J. Roberts on the inside, Ewan James on the outside. 27 cars, they lead them down, 30 laps at Flemington. Green flag is out here in New Jersey. 2, 3, 4 wide already. They are getting crazy. Chandler Maurice up the track, 4 wide. Making moves. J.J. Roberts on the inside, and he's going to clear out into the race lead. Ewan James falls back into second. Battle for third between Matthew Fye and the 57 of Austin Johnson. That is the battle for that third position. Anderson Reed up into fifth. Chandler Maurice stuck on the outside in sixth. There's Matthew Brown, 4 wide. Further back here, look at them fighting hard. The Ange Auto entry got shuffled all the way out. There's a Sundrop 27. The NSDCA, the Sundrop car, and the Red Bull car all treated as unsponsored, as basically it is this series sponsor, the NSDCA with Red Bull, both running sponsorship on them, so they do not look unsponsored. J.J. Roberts, though, has pulled out into the race lead. Ewan James is in second. Matthew Fye third. In fourth, Austin Johnson. Fifth, Anderson Reed. Chandler Maurice, this younger brother of Blake Maurice, battling in that sixth position with Matthew Brown. To the inside goes Marcus Johnson in that 60 car. They are 3 wide for the sixth position, and these guys are 2 by 2 further back. Chandler Maurice is going to clear. He's fully into sixth in that 72 car. Now he has to try to chase down that front pack. Bob Helipad in that 70 car. He made a few attempts. The 27 goes around at the back of the pack. All replays for cautions will be shown at the end of the race. There is the damage done to that number 27 of Anthony Newman. But right now, J.J. Roberts continues to lead in this 07 car. For the back, battle is for 6th. There you see the pace car getting in the way a little bit. Jesse Turner. There you see Eric Monaco in this number 5. He will be competing 3 races in the Crown Royal Truck Series, driving the number 9 Napa Auto Parts car for Hype Monkey Motorsports. After this season, though, with Hype Monkey closing down, Eric Monaco does not know where he's going. That's why he only decided to take 3 races in the trucks, so he would make sure he could fight this late model series, try to win the championship, and impress these guys even more, trying to be in that rookie class next season. But to the inside there, the Romanian driver Klaus Kurd in that 36 car on the inside for Red Bull Motorsports. Burkhart Morris Motorsports lended this driver out to Red Bull Motorsports over the off season so that he could get them in a car for next season when Klaus is supposed to make his full-time effort in the ARCA series driving for Burkhart Morris Motorsports. No word on if he will run any ARCA races this season. As this race is ticking down, let's get that ticker up. As you see, presented by Speed, that's what all of the off-season of the Red Bull Short Track Showdown races will be televised on. And as you could tell from the opening theme, that is what will be on all season long. But J.J. Roberts continuing to just put laps down. Up front, it's pretty calmed down. Further back, it's a lot heavier. But J.J. Roberts, the rookie in this 07 car, all 27 of these drivers are making their first laps on a track in the NSDCA. Right back there in second, Ewan James battle for third. Austin Johnson's trying to get to the inside of Phi, and he does. He gets the move. He puts it to the inside, and that puts Austin Johnson up to that third position side by side with the 40 car Anderson Reed watching from behind. Already a third of the race through. These races are very short. This is why you got to get going very fast. 9 race championships, so 1 poor race and you're out of the championship hunt. You got to be good all season long. Further back, they're all single file. First battle, Bob Helipad tries to get to the back of Jesse Turner there in that 04 car. 70 and 04 down the front straightaway, still beating and banging throughout this field. Eric Monaco now all over the back of Kurd. There's Stephen Wallace Jr. in that number 2 car. Also Dane Cruz, the Monster Motorsport entry, which is he has no plans on even joining Monster Motorsport at the end of this season. Most drivers just joined. They signed up into entries. And Diego Yepes, the owner of that 77 team, did not want this driver in there. He wanted someone else. But it doesn't matter. Dane Cruz is going to try to prove him wrong and maybe even get that spot on Monster Motorsports. It's a high task to get a ride in the top series with the 77 team. The Monster Motorsports teams, they are the top team in the NSDCA. But right now, Dane Cruz, he's trying to pull himself up from the back. Rest of the field goes on by. Damage already to that 99 car of Austin Murray as well, so that's some heavy damage to the side of that 99. As I said, we'll get a lot of replays throughout this race. All the crashes at the end of this race will be shown in a little highlights reel. There's also Cody Hagan, heavy damage in that throwback to Jeff Gordon's car. There's Anthony Newman. I believe that is, yes, Anthony Newman in the 27 out there. But J.J. Roberts is your race leader here, coming around to the halfway point. He has led and he has pulled away by far. This 57 is on the move, though. A bit of battle further back. There is Matthew Brown to the inside of Chandler Maurice. Chandler hits the wall a ton. Miles Mashburn and Austin Johnson, or Marcus Johnson, my apologies there, try to jump on him. There's Daniel Voiles further back in that 44. Anthony Lehman, he ran 2 races in the 07 last season before he disappeared. He opened up the diecast series, the NSDCA diecast market for Season 3, and no one thought he would return, but now he is back. He said he will drive the late models and see if this will get him any spot in the NSDCA for a better ride. He will still be putting diecasts out in his spare time. It's a great job to have him running in this series. Further back, Klaus Kurd. This 36 car is really making some strides. He started a few spots back. He's making a few spots up, and at a track where it's really hard to pass when they get strung out, he is fighting hard, especially on that inside line, which seems to not be that strong compared to the other ones. And back on through, everyone's still clean and green since we last saw him. There's Anthony Newman, and now J.J. Roberts is going to try to pull up on him. Further back, battle for third, as now that 78 of Ewan James has dropped back. Anderson Reed now jumps to that third position on the inside of James. Side by side coming out of the corner there, and that will be Reed going for that third position. 78 all the way to the outside. That outside line has the momentum, and he's going to get it. But Austin Johnson in this 57 has his sights set on that 07. Can he catch up and win this? 78, big run on him. It looks like he'll try to make another move. Thinks better of it. Right now, the big battle up here. The 78 gives him a little shot. James gives the 57 a bump to the back, and now they're side by side once again for second. Johnson's going to carry the momentum on the outside line. There's 5 back in 5th. Matthew Brown 6th. Chandler Murray 7th. Miles Mashburn 8th. Marcus Johnson 9th. Anthony Lehman in 10th. 14th is where Klaus Kurt is right now. 15th is Eric Monaco. But 16th, look at this. The 77 car of Dane Cruz is fighting with one of the Monster Motorsports guys who has 6 races, or has 4 races allowed in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. That is Luke Rainey in this 85. He did not want to join up on the Monster Motorsports late model team because he did not know how well kept that 77 team would be. Right now he's fighting with Dane Cruz back here for this 15th position. And Luke Rainey, he will be driving, not at Daytona, but he'll be driving multiple races in the 43 car in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. So that is a great opportunity for him as he fights for the late model championship. Yo, wait, Dale Lightning right on the back of that 77. He's trying to get up in this mix. Dale Lightning is also running in the ARCA Series as he is running the number 3 car, AC Delco throwback to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Busch Series days. And of course, he's running a Dale Earnhardt Jr. throwback here as a huge move to the outside of Luke Rainey. That's for the 15th position right there. Dale is running 3 races for Jones Racing Inc., a very high quality team. Now we're going to go all the way back up front to the battle. J.J. Roberts is just holding strong. Let's get a flyby as they go across the line. There's J.J. Roberts. 2nd, Austin Johnson. 3rd, Ewan James. 4th, Anderson Reed. And battle for 5th between Matthew Brown and Maxwell Fye. Everyone racing hard. There's that 99 car slow at the back. There's Cody Hagan in that 24. And as you see, the laps go around quickly as there's the 27 and the 07 right back together. But right now, J.J. Roberts has been uncontested for all 25 laps here. He just has to finish off, and I think that's why he's not trying to catch and pass that 27 Sundrop car of Anthony Newman. This team is very strong right away, even though no one really knew who would be the powerhouses coming into this series. As everyone, this is the stock series. There will be no upgrades to the driver or the car. So basically, you just have to be fast and you have to be good. Back in 2nd is Austin Johnson. He's made a few spots in this race, but it looks like with only 4 to go next time by and almost a 2-second gap to make up with Ewan James pressuring him from behind, Austin Johnson looks like he's going to have to take home 2nd with J.J. Roberts. It's been a good battle. Anderson Reed is now up into 4th. It looks like he's been moving up through the field as well, so great run today by this 29 team. There's the battle back there. Miles Mashburn in 8th, Anthony Lehman in 9th, and now Bob Helipad's going to look on Marcus Johnson for 10th, shoves it right in there in this City Barbecue 70. He will take that spot. The top 10 goes to Bob Helipad. Everyone knows this series is just straight points. A little bit of contact there. 3 wide further back. Klaus Kerr, Daniel Voiles, Jesse Turner, 3 wide for the 12th position. And that's going to lose Kurt a lot. He's going to drop all the way to 14th, now fighting Eric Monaco. The battle for 10th rages on between the 70 and the 60. That was close for Kurt, but he was able to save it from losing a lot, too many spots and dropping all the way to the back. But now we have 2 to go. Anthony Newman slow in front of the field. Issues on the 27 car as he drops to the inside. And now that holds up the 57. Everyone is held up, and J.J. Roberts is going to come around. The white flag is in the air for the driver of the C-Vision Dodge. You see the gap he has now over the field as these guys are all trying. The 27 has dropped down pit road, but that's it. J.J. Roberts is going to come through the final 2 corners into the second to last corner, turn 3 on this square. Coming around, coming into turn number 4, Roberts led all 30 laps, and he will come home and win. J.J. Roberts wins your season opener in the Red Bull Short Track Showdown. Austin Johnson 2nd, 3rd, Anderson Reed 4th, Ewan James, and 5th will be Matthew Brown. It looks like Klaus Kurd comes home 14th or 15th. Dane Cruz gets a little bit up beside him. And that's a lot of drivers. Cody Hagan will be the last one across the line. J.J. Roberts holds on and wins from the pole. So that's going to be a great points day for him We'll show you guys the replays of the 2 cautions. Thank you guys for tuning in to race number 1. Next week we may have a different commentator in the booth. But thank you guys. The clash will be coming up later on. We'll see you guys at the next race.